How to recruit and build a sales team. And I think it starts with a lot of traits that you as a leader carry to your team, okay? And I'm going to do this real quick, because do you want residual income? Because Charlotte and I live on residual income. So what you need to hear about this is Charlotte and I do not write sales. So the $6,000 check that she got this week and the $4,000 check that I got this week did not have sales in it. Okay?
Personal sales.
Right. Okay, it's residual income. So if we're sick or on vacation, we still get that check. And that's because we've built sales team and worked with people. And she's going to talk about that also. So you want, now hear me, I always sold for a very long time. Sales after sales after sales, and I wanted 20 and 30 sales, and I wanted all my bonuses, and I did it and did it and did it, and built a sales team so that I could get to this point, okay? But there's things that you do so that your future is brighter. Okay, so I wrote those things down. So, I gotta go over here though. Excuse me. Okay, ask yourself these questions. Are you someone that people want to follow? Okay? Are you doing what others, what does it say?
Others to do.
Are you doing what you ask others to do? Okay? I have been in the truck stops. I have gone on appointments. Okay? I've been all over this country in different states. I have, gone to places I didn't want to go. Okay? And trust me, I didn't want to go to Hubbard, Ohio. Okay?
Why?
Oh my gosh. Okay? Just getting there is a problem. Okay? Going to Florida. It's not easy to get down to Tampa, Florida, okay? Different places. But you can't ask other people to go and do that if you're not willing to go in the trenches, okay? You want a sales team to follow you, you have to be willing to do what you're asking them to do. Are you willing to help your new people get started, okay? Are you willing to help them learn the business? Are you willing to get on the phone with them as they do presentations to their new people? Are you willing to do three-way calls? Are you willing to help them close their first sales? Are you willing to drive across town to go see their people? I hope you know that, Destiny. You know that if you need help, I'm going to help you. You can three-way me in so you can learn how to close. They're commissioned salespeople. They need help making that first paycheck. Charlotte had to help me. You know when I told you my car was repoed? How do you think I got it back? Charlotte, she helped me get my car back so I could go to work. She gave me sales, what?
She gave us waffles.
What she put food in my cupboard so I could go to work. Okay, you have to be willing to help people get started. Are you available? Do you keep your word? Internet recruiting. There's a lot of people out there that do flashy presentations. You've seen that guy with all that money. Okay, money all over town. Just Google MCA, you'll see it. Okay? But do you have good technique? Okay? Showing money's one thing. Okay? But do you have good technique? Do you know your product knowledge? Do you know how to close the sale? And do you help all your people? Or are you worried about your people being in your generation? Well, stand up, Charlotte. Okay? I think we've showed you today that we're not worried about who's in what generation. Because if you help people, it comes back to you. Not everybody in here is connected to you or to me. But you can't worry about that because you just got to keep helping people because it comes back to you.
It does come back to you.
Okay? And that's important.
And
okay?
it was something, if I could just
Yeah.
interject.
You know, something that Debbie said earlier that's so important. All of us want to have something that we put together. We have 1 million people in it today. And God bless you if you can do that. But I look at Jesus Christ, and if it took him a few years to get 12 good men, do I think I'm better than he is? I don't think so. How many hundreds did he have to ask to get 12?
Wow.
How many hundreds did he have to ask to get 12? Okay? So that's what I always think of. I just need a few good men. Okay, women in this case. But you know, the thing I love about Debbie is we don't just work with our first level people. You know what level Debbie is to me?
I never get it.
She's on my second. There's another person between us. We don't know where she went. She is like the MIA person. Debbie's calling me going, I need some help. You need to get this person out of my face. You gotta help me.
We need to send her home. No.
Send her home so I can get my job done. Seriously. And sometimes you gotta get somebody out of the way to go where the person wants the help. But you know what I look for? The person who wants to work. I don't care what level they're on.
Right.
You know which level Mark's on? Like we told you earlier, 5th. All these other people, I'm more than willing to help them. And they're nowhere in my pay scale. Now they will be on the matrix, but they're not otherwise. Do I care? No. Because if I can keep Mark and Debbie where they're making money and they're happy, guess what they're going to do for me? They're going to make me lots of money. So it doesn't matter if it's on my first,
And it's
second,
not
or
all about
20th.
money. It really isn't.
It
It's about
certainly is
helping
not.
people.
But if I can help all of them, are they not helping all of you?
Yes. But Kenan,
about?
you need to edit that part about the person in between us, okay?
Just keep me a copy, Kevin.
No. Okay, successful traits. Successful leaders all have the same type of traits. They're goal setters. Okay, they set long-term and short-term goals, and I'm always looking at my goals, always trying to change them and looking at them mostly every day, every week, every month. I'm always saying to Christina and David, okay, what do we have to do? What do we got to change? Where are we going? Don't I go, okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. The first goal I always have, they're always different categories, is spiritual, okay? Because your life has to be in balance, okay? Spiritual goals, family, business, and personal. And if you think you can run your life with one category, I'm telling you, you're wrong. Okay? You have to have a balance in life. Okay? And God says spiritual first, family second, business and personal in that order. Okay? And if you'll keep your life in order, you'll have a balanced life. Are you coachable? Charlotte talked, I think, earlier or yesterday about a fat person, faithful, available, and trainable. Are you faithful, available, and trainable? If you are, you can find those people. What are you willing to do to obtain your goals? What is the time frame you expect to accomplish your goals? And you should always look at those. A goal has no value if you don't know when you want to accomplish it. And you should have short-time goals to get to those longer-term goals. Okay? Leaders are willing to go into the trenches until they don't have to. No job is too small or too big. They answer emails and phone calls on a timely manner, and they're never too big to do that. Okay? They never say, I'm not going to take their calls. I'm not going to answer their emails. They're leaders because people follow them. They should take their calls and they should answer their emails. The best thing that could be happening to you is people are, you ever had a new recruit be excited? They're calling you. They got something to say. They start their day reviewing their objectives, evaluating their progress, and adding or taking away their course of action. They set appointments. They plan the hours in the day. They know who they're going to call and who they're going to work with. The best thing about being self-employed is you can work when you want. But there's a bad thing, is sometimes you forget to go to work. Right? When you're self-employed, you can get distracted. I don't golf, but I'm kidding, honey.
Yes.
Okay, leaders, you can count on them. If they plan a meeting, they're the first person there. Okay? If they set a webinar, They are the first one on there, welcoming the people, right? They should be there. They should show up, welcoming the guests. They are serious about building their business and yours. Okay, I once read this book about parking spots. You know how presidents have parking spots? You know what? If you are that successful and that important, you shouldn't need a parking spot with your name on it. You should be the first person at work, right? And I've always remembered that, okay? Why is it all important? If you help someone grow, the person you help the most is yourself. My greatest strength and pride is watching people on my team succeed, like all of you. Overrides renew annually, as well as all my memberships. Matrix money pays monthly. Ask yourself one question. If you're sick and don't work, do you still want to get paid? Finally, you're building your future and investing in long-lasting income. Okay, where else is there a company that you get paid again and again and again? Right? Because you get paid again. Not just the first time, but when it renews and renews and renews.